Kupona. Thanks, Reyes. You say it's Kupona. Kupona? Where does Kupona? Is this maybe Tiani's youngster that just left her recently? Is it? I've got no clue. I'm stumped at the moment because I know that Tiani had a young female and she just became independent as well. So it could be maybe Tiani's cub. So it's yeah, but it's beautiful to see it. Of course, it's a young female that does not have a territory. You can see she's in Xidulu's territory at the moment. So not a good thing for her. I think if I'm this young girl, I will also be quite nervous at this point in time. You don't want to mess with a big female like Xidulu, and that's especially that Xidulu's got 2 cubs. So more so that it's yeah. So I think Kupona has to make sure that she has to maybe move a little bit further away from this area, because if she goes further east, she's going to bump into another female called Tlalamba, and will be into her territory. So yeah, but this is a typical thing. Maybe I'm sure she's around. This female, to me, the size, just looking at her now, the size looks to me about maybe 3 years old. You know, around about 3 years old. And that is typical. A time that a female will be looking around for a void. Okay, so Kupona is Sibuye's daughter. So in other words, this is Langa's half-sister and Sasha's half-sister. Okay, so it was born in 2018. Shreyas, you are a legend. Thank you so much for that information, because it is amazing that we can that you can actually find out those things for us. I mean, that is it helps us, and it's amazing that we got Sibuye's daughter from 2018 here. From 2018, so that's 5 years old. So of course, this must have been the litter just before Langa and Shasha. Well, what are you doing here, Kupona? Why are you just roaming around? You should have a territory, a set area at 5 years old. Unless she's not struggling. Okay, thank you. So she's usually hangs around Mala, but why aren't you at Mala? Why are you up here in the north? What has happened down there? Because we know that Sibuye, her mother, has pushed further south towards Mala. So I wonder if there's maybe a little bit too much pressure that side, and now it's been kind of pushed into this area. But she's definitely quite aware of what's happening around her. You can see she's not the most relaxed female at the moment. But she's got big eyes. Wow. I mean, her eyes are like saucers. She's got absolutely stunning eyes. So it's like almost, you know, when you like a deer in headlights. Langa love. Yeah. Langa love, I'm sure she's coming to visit her sister, but she's not going to get a friendly welcoming from her sister. Definitely not. Unfortunately not. They are solitary cats, so being solitary cats, even if it's your sister, even if it's your sibling, your mom, your dad, you know, once you reach a certain age, you tend to, not want any other individual around with you. They are solitary as can be. Kupona. This is a new leopard for me as well. Wow. Boom shakalaka. That is definitely one for my books.